Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my class. This is our second meeting in my class. In this session, we are going to learn about obligation. In English, there are four patterns that usually used to express obligation. The first is have to, must, mustn't, don't have to. Other model that used to express obligation I don't discuss in this meeting. I only use four patterns to express it. Now, let's check one by one. Obligation. The first pattern that used to express obligation in English is have to and must. Have to and must are very similar, but they have the difference in use. Let's check have to first. Have to is used to express obligation in external obligation or general obligation. Have to is followed by infinitive or verb 1. Have to is used to express obligation related to laws or rules. For example, look at the example number 1. You have to go to school at 7. You have to go to school at 7. The second one, you have to have a license to drive a car. You have to have a license to drive a car. Look at the pattern. The first word of course is subject, and it's followed by have to, and completed with infinitive or verb 1. I will translate in bahasa. Jadi, dalam bahasa Inggris, untuk mengungkapkan obligation atau kewajiban menggunakan ungkapan have to, diikuti kata kerja pertama. Have to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban yang berkaitan tentang aturan atau hukum. Contoh, kamu harus pergi ke sekolah pukul 7. Secara aturan, siswa harus pergi ke sekolah di pagi hari jam 7. Contoh yang kedua, you have to have a license to drive a car. Kamu harus mempunyai surat izin untuk mengemudi mobil. Jadi, have to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban yang berkaitan dengan aturan. The second pattern used to express obligation is must. Must plus infinitive. Must is used to express obligation or personal obligation. It means that things which I think are necessary. And must is used to express obligation that related with our personal and we think it necessary for us. For example, I give you one example, the use of must in obligation. I must study hard. I must study hard. Must digunakan untuk menyatakan suatu kewajiban yang berkaitan dengan kewajiban pribadi. Artinya, must digunakan untuk menyatakan suatu kewajiban yang menurut kita itu perlu untuk kita lakukan dan untuk diri kita sendiri. Contoh, saya harus belajar giat. Saya harus belajar dengan giat. I must study hard. Contoh lain penggunaan must adalah I must prepare myself before task. I must prepare myself before task. Saya harus mempersiapkan diri sebelum ulangan. Artinya, sesuatu itu perlu untuk kita lakukan dan berkaitan dengan diri kita sendiri. Contoh lain. Other example. I must have breakfast in the morning. I must have breakfast in the morning. Artinya adalah saya harus sarapan di pagi hari. Penggunaan must dalam kalimat tersebut menyatakan hal yang kita lakukan itu adalah hal yang perlu untuk diri kita sendiri. Bagaimana anak-anak? Ibu harap anak-anak bisa paham. So, student, I hope you understand with the use of have to and must in expressing obligation. The next explanation is about mustn't and don't have to. Student, here I will explain the negative, the use of obligation. Mustn't and don't have to is used to express the negative pattern of obligation. Mustn't and don't have to is a similar use or are followed by infinitive or verb 1. And what is the use of mustn't and don't have to in obligation? Mustn't is used to express prohibition and a negative obligation. Otherwise, don't have to is used to express no obligation, or we think that things are not necessary. I will give you example to make you understand about the use of mustn't and don't have to in English. Let's check the example 1, the use of mustn't. The example is, you mustn't make a noise because the children are sleeping. Dalam bahasa Indonesia, mustn't and don't have to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban dalam bentuk negatif. Artinya, kalau have to dan must digunakan untuk menyatakan keharusan dalam bentuk positif. Sedangkan kalau mustn't dan don't have to digunakan untuk melarang sesuatu itu dilakukan. Contoh, you mustn't make a noise because the children are sleeping. You mustn't make noise because the children are sleeping. Kamu tidak boleh ribut karena anak-anak sedang tidur. Contoh lain, other example, you mustn't smoke here. You mustn't smoke here. Kamu tidak boleh merokok di sini. Jadi, mustn't digunakan untuk melarang seseorang melakukan sesuatu. Bagaimana? Sudah paham anak-anak? Do you get it, student? If you have understood about the use of mustn't, next, let's check don't have to. Don't have to is used to express no obligation or things that are not necessary. Example, example is don't have to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban dalam bentuk negatif, dalam artian kewajiban yang tidak perlu dilakukan. Contoh kalimatnya adalah I don't have it's missing to. I don't have to. I don't have to work on Saturday because I work on Monday to Wednesday. I don't have to work on Saturday because I work on Monday to Wednesday. Example, I don't have to work on Saturday. I work on Monday to Wednesday. Artinya, saya tidak harus bekerja di hari Sabtu karena saya bekerja pada hari Senin sampai Jumat saja. Nah, don't have to digunakan untuk menyatakan kewajiban atau keharusan yang tidak perlu dilakukan oleh seseorang karena alasan tertentu. Contoh lain lagi. I don't have to clean the table because the waitress will do it. I don't have to clean the table because the waitress will do it. Saya tidak harus membersihkan mejanya karena pelayan yang akan melakukannya. Nah, bagaimana anak-anak? Apakah anak-anak paham dengan penjelasan ibu tadi? So guys, do you understand about what I have explained before? I hope all of you understand about it. To make you more understand about my explanation, I have assignment for you. Well, class, that is my explanation about obligation and a poor pattern that used to express obligation in English. To make sure you understand about the pattern, I have assignment for you. You must make 5 examples for each pattern. Have to, must, mustn't, and don't have to. So the total number of your sentences are 20. You can submit your homework in our Google Class. Thank you for your attention today, and thank you for your attendance in my class. Let's meet in the next session. Goodbye.